This exercise is called bird dog. It is part of the modified McGill's, but it can also be done as a singular exercise. It's a really good exercise to switch on the stabilizers for your lower back and your core. How Matt is going to start is obviously on all fours. He's going to find a neutral spine, which we do have another video for if you're not familiar with it. It's really important that at all times through this exercise, Matt keeps this neutral spine. When he's on all fours, he's making sure his knees are directly underneath his hips, his hands are directly underneath his shoulders, keeping all of those joints safe. His head starts in a neutral position. So as you can tell, Matt's looking just in between his hands, straight down to the floor. This makes sure that he's not lifting his head into extension, not good for the neck, and also not pushing it too much into flexion. Okay, so he's in a nice neutral position. The beginner part of this exercise starts by just moving the arms. What Matt is going to do is he's going to brace his core, good, and he's going to lift one arm straight out in front of him, good, and he's going to bring it back. Okay, he's going to do that again, so each time, each arm lifting out should take about 3 seconds. Good, and back. It's really important to note there that Matt is not trying to lift his arm behind him. He's literally reaching out straight in front of him, not ever going past horizontal, okay? Do that 10 times. When you get really good at practicing that, keeping control in the spine, not letting the pelvis move, you can start to add the next part, which is just to move the legs. This is the intermediate progression. So what Matt is going to do, keeping the neutral spine, he's going to lift one leg straight behind him. Good. And then back. Not going past horizontal. He's not lifting the leg up too much into extension. He's just going straight so that, good, bring it back. You can rest. His back always is in a neutral position. There's no shaking or losing mobility or stabilization through the spine here. It's always neutral. So do that again for me, Matt. One leg at a time, really controlled, neutral position here. Good, and the other leg. Excellent. Once you've done that 10 times on each leg, what Matt is going to do when he gets really good is go to the advanced part of the exercise. This is moving one arm and the opposite leg at the same time. Good. Reaching out, good, and then coming back. Making sure not to wiggle too much through the hips, not to let the shoulders dip. He's always trying to push the ground away with the other arm, keeping that really nice and neutral. You can also do that one 10 times. That is the bird dog progression.